So I have been losing weight. I've been losing weight a lot, guys. And you know what I noticed? Look at my camera. Oh my god. This damn camera. You spend all this money for a phone and the damn camera just looks like shit. So, anyways, so I've been on this weight loss. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. I've been losing weight, especially over here. This whole like what's this shit? This my double chin has significant. Well, you can see it in my face a lot. Now I have I was gonna be taking Ozempic, but I have been just just fasting and just being more moving around more in life. But I have lost some. I'm not sure if you guys can tell that I've lost a lot of weight in my face and stuff. So, which is pretty cool, But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, like on like staying in a fasted state, like kind of trying to cut down on like bad habits of mine. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I can't read it right now because I'm driving, but yeah, can you tell I've been losing like weight in my face? If you look at my old videos, like my whole face, it was just like swollen and filled with a lot of like just dealing with a lot of like I think like inflammation. You know what I'm saying? Because all my face was really big and my double chin was just extra big, and so it's been going down. Also, I've been taking collagen. That's another thing. You'll be surprised the older you get, like the more collagen will be like leaving your system, and so for some reason it like causes your I don't know, it causes some stuff to go down, And I'm going through menopause, right? So like all these weird ass like getting old shit is happening to me, that I did not anticipate. Because you know what? When you get older, you don't really feel old. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, I'm 40, I'm 45, I'm 46, I'm 40, 49, 48. So I don't really feel like I'm old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel old. That is the strangest part of getting older, is that you do not feel it. At least like not. I mean, I might have like little aches and pains and everything, but I just chalk that up as, because I suffer from like low vitamin D and iron and all kind of wild stuff. For some reason my I had a fibroid, and it was like messing, like losing so much blood every month. It's just messing with my vitamins in my body, and so I just assumed that a lot of those like aches and pains is because of lack of like nutrition, like lack of vitamin D and because I was losing so much blood, honey. Every month, it was like, when I did my blood panel, it was like, honey, you are low on everything. You're actually low on blood. Your blood alone, you don't even have enough blood. You damn near, they need to go get a blood transfusion. You know what I'm saying? And my cycle was being so oh my God, it was a bloodbath. It was like a massacre sometimes. You'd be like, damn, girl, you all right? How you still living? How you still alive? Losing so much blood every month. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Men need to understand, especially, like what women go through, especially when they start getting like older and stuff. Like that's why they probably be going crazy and be wilding out. And men don't even be realizing women going through all this. And because while all that stuff is happening, your hormones are all over out of the place. Sometimes I don't even want to get out of bed. Like today, I could have just stayed in bed all day long, but I got shit to do. I can't just stay in bed. I gotta get up and get out and get it and come back with it. And don't be feeling like doing none of that shit. If I could, hey, what's up? How's it going? I can't really see who's commenting right now. I gotta wait till when I stop. Give your time some space and some grace and mercy. Yes, thank you. It's hard because I would consider myself like a high achiever. I'm a workaholic. I'm a type of person that always, I'm used to being a high, what is it, person with a performer. I'm a high performer. I'm used to like, but ever since like I got, it's almost like I hit a wall. Now this is a wall that you hit. You know, they always talk about the wall, you know. But they don't talk about this wall that you hit of ambition. The wall of ambition. Like you could just be, like I was, you know, you like going up through my 20s. I was always on the grind. You know, ambition. I wanted, you know, accomplishments. You know, going here, going there. I gotta, you know, I'm trying to become a multi-millionaire. All this bullshit, you know, shit that you put in your mind of what your goal with people that you're trying to do, right? I want to get houses. I want to get this. I want to get that. And then if you achieve those things, and when you get a certain age, and because all the grinding that it takes to get to that point, because America is so just hard to get anything accomplished here sometimes. So you gotta fucking, you know, having bad credit, build your credit up, do all this bullshit, get up to a certain amount, pay off all your bills, do all this, you know, get everything up in alignment so that you can actually be successful. There's so many roadblocks because people don't tell you. People don't tell you about credit. I had to learn about credit. By the time I figured out about credit, my credit was already fucked up. So then I had to dig myself up out of that ditch. And then, you know, you finally get yourself together, you finally get a house, or you finally get yourself, and then some other motherfucker helps you come and fuck it up for you. You know what I'm saying? To where you're fucking credit up. Because having a house can put your credit, if you pay that shit right, man, it'll put you in pristine position to be able to really do some big shit. You know what I'm saying? If you have a house, you buy a house, and you pay that shit every month, your credit is going to fucking skyrocket as you pay that fucking mortgage down, man. And my shit was getting up there. I was like, oh shit, now I'll be able to make some, because you know, when you try to do business, you gotta have good personal credit, because a lot of times doing business, you need a personal guarantee. So whenever you try to do something or make the next move, and they're gonna want to look at your credit, child. And then, and imagine I have houses, I have leverage credit. You know what I'm saying? So much that could be done, right? But because of me being too fucking nice, trusting the wrong people, it fucked the whole play up. I fucked my own play up by being too goddamn nice. I fucked the opportunity up. But I mean, I'm getting another opportunity now, but it's like I feel like I have to scrape, like crawl, like, I mean, dig myself back up at least to the point. And you know what happens when you get to this age and you gotta do that shit? You too goddamn tired. You're too fucking tired, honey. My body, I'm going through goddamn menopause and I'm tired. Like, I had the energy at some point, but now my blood and this and the, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do I do? You know? So I've had to really try to find the energy, you know, to keep pushing and keep moving forward. Because my body is tired. I'm mentally tired, drained, thinking about shit all goddamn. Because that's another thing. Because sometimes you'll, like, you know, I'm a Gemini, so I tend to ruminate over things and like try to break things down and analyze what went wrong and try to figure, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brain, it doesn't stop, you know. And then I don't get a break, you know, of analyzing every fucking thing. So, and that can be tiresome, you know. And at the same time, you're trying to strategize and get back on track, you know. And then your brain is also just like also beating you down about, well, see, if you didn't fucking do that shit, then you wouldn't even have to do all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got going through my mind. Well, damn, I gotta. Well, yeah, bitch. If you didn't fucking do this, you wouldn't even have to do all this. What you gotta do, right? This is the type of shit I hear in my mind of like me, like self being hard on myself, because I'm very, very you know what I'm saying? I'm extremely hard on myself. Because, you know, when you lose your parents, you become your own inner voice of critique. You know, because my mom died when I was a very young age, so I became my own inner voice. So how could you imagine your own voice beating you down about decisions you made, about something that you did wrong, and you hear your own voice like, yeah, that if you wouldn't have did that shit, then you wouldn't even have to. I mean, see, you know, like, this is the type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been going through, just trying to pull myself out of the hole I dug myself by being too kind to people. And you know what's so funny is that these people ain't even have they've moved on with their life, and they out of all that kindness I gave to them, they've moved on, and I'm still stuck in the fucking digging the hole, digging up out the hole that I fucking dug for my damn self, and then now they're good. And guess what? I can't come to them and ask them for shit. That's what's crazy about it. All the shit I fucking kindness I did. Either they don't got no money, still in the same predicament, or they're doing better, and we just fell out, and I can't ask them for a goddamn thing for whatever I'm struggling with. That is the conundrum of just what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even know what to call it. Like, wow, relationship. What is that? What is that called? That's pretty fucked up when you think about it. When you think about it, you've helped these people, and when they finally get to a point where they can help you back, you done fell out with them any goddamn way. So they won't even help you. You don't even want to ask them for help because fuck them, fuck them motherfuckers, right? Anyways, so I wanted to talk briefly about this situation with Krishan Rock and these little young girls. So here's the thing. These little young girls get on the bus with Blueface. Now you got one girl who got drunk, and they let me tell you how clever these young men are. They actually had her consent to having sex with them on the bus. Now she went there to braid hair. I don't know why she's consenting to having sex when she's there to braid hair. This is one thing I want to tell if there's anybody young, a young lady, or even a young man. Whenever you go to do a certain thing, especially in business or whatever, focus on what you're doing and get the fuck up out of it. I don't give a fuck if it's the president of the United States hanging out. Don't hang out past. Don't overstay your welcome. Don't be getting high and drunk with these people. You are there to do a job. You are there as a professional. Go do your job and get the hell up out of Dodge. A lot of times people see celebrities, they see them online, and they want to hang out with them. They want to kiki it with him, kiki it up, you know what I'm saying? Get drunk, you know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to say she got slipped something. She don't know what happened. People might have touched her, whatever. But the thing is that if you would have went in there and did what you were supposed to do and get the hell up out of there, then this conversation wouldn't even be a thing. You would not be able to call WAC 100 and say that I don't know what happened. Can you tell me? How do you even call the alleged person that you're saying that probably did something to you and ask them what happened to you? What are you talking about? First of all, why was you even there? I would not even be there on a bus by myself as a woman with a bunch of men braiding nobody's hair. It would be me and another free female friend of mine that I can trust that could be there with me to have my back. I would not be jumping on no tour bus knowing all these stories with these rappers, because there's a sense of entitlement with people that are celebrities and all the little cronies that hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they have like their little buddies hanging out with them because they trying to catch the scraps of the nigga that's a celebrity. So you'll have a celebrity, and then he have his homies and everything, and all the girls that he don't want, they trying to use his clout to get some pussy off of that, and they ain't did accomplish nothing. Goddamn, they ain't rapped a verse in their life. They just hanging out. I don't even know why people do that anyway. Hell, I don't understand why people don't run their music business like a real business. Like, why are y'all constantly getting high and getting drunk and all this other stuff on the road when you got to go from city to city? It should be, to me, I think that's the time where you should focus on your health the most, because you're in recirculated air on a tour bus. Then you go into hotel to hotel. That's a lot of germs and a lot of and then they're sleeping with different women you can't tell me all them people don't have herpes and different STDs. I mean, they probably in the clinic, they probably have to have a person on staff with antibiotics, like on site, you know? I hope they taking PrEP. All these women that they just like recycling through. I'm seeing like every time like a Blueface, he's just on the like he just does not give a shit about his own health. I don't understand. It's this younger generation. There's something going on. I don't understand. They're worse than the crack epidemic babies. These new younger 20. I'm like, so what? Who the millennials? I guess are the parents of those kids, right? Did we birth the millennials? I be getting confused about the generations, Generation Z and Y and Z, and are we the ones? Is Generation X the parents of these groups of people that are out here right now? These wild ass kids, or is that the millennials? I mean, is it our fault? And why are they like this hypersexual like this? What is going on with this? What was we doing? What were we on? I mean, hell, the crack world, we was not as hypersexual as this. We was, we had got to hear all kind of wild, but were we hyper? We did have Luke and all that stuff like that. We did have a little wild stuff. I can't lie. We was wilding. We was dancing to Luke and 2 Live Crew. So maybe that just rubbed off on the kids. But I don't understand why these kids is just so reckless like this. Because we did have Freaknik. You know what? It is our generation. It's our fault. We had Freaknik. We was wilding. And our kids saw it, and now they mimicking it, and now they're getting on tour buses right along just how we used to do it back in the day too. It's our fault, y'all. We got to take accountability. All y'all Generation Xers and millennials that's closer to Generation X, is our fault. Because these are the kids. These are the kids of that. These are the kids from that era, that time frame. But no, wouldn't our kids be older than that though? Wait a minute. Is it our kids or is it the millennials kids that's out here doing this? Because our kids would probably be in their 30s, right? How old is Blueface? He in his 20s. Wait, Carlissa, she's about my age. Yeah, this is our kids. This is our kids. Oh, man. That's a shame. Child, these are our kids acting like this. We need to get our shit together. The parents, if y'all are Generation X, y'all need to go holler at y'all kids. And make sure that they're not out here on buses starting and bopping it up. You know what I'm saying? All y'all dads that be ignoring y'all, hate y'all single mom, go ahead, reach out to y'all kids and make sure they're not thotting and bopping. She say that she feel raped or whatever. Guess what? That's what happens when you drink alcohol around a bunch of men and you overindulge in it. And let me tell you something. You do not want to combine weed and alcohol. That's a fucking huge mistake. Because that'll have you blacking out, not knowing what the fuck is going on. Especially if you start... And they always want to have you doing shots. The reason why they want you to do shots is because it's going to hit you hard. It's going to sneak up on you. Slowly drink your fucking alcohol. If you're going to be drinking, slowly drink it. Put something on top of it. Get a straw. Don't just keep doing shots. That's what the problem is. Let's do shots. Casamigo, all this other shit that got to take shots. You got to drink it in shots. No, mix. Then it's straight alcohol. No kind of chase mixer or nothing. No, I need mine with some ice. Put some extra shit in there so that it don't be so goddamn. It take me a second to drink it, and by that time y'all on y'all 4th, 5th shot, I'm still drinking my drink over here. Fuck all that shots. Don't do shots, y'all. Shots that had me. Let me tell you something. Shots that had me fucked up plenty of times. So I know. Don't do shots, and Long Island iced teas. Don't do that either. Make it a cute drink. You know what I'm saying? Little young ladies, drink the cute stuff with some juice in it and extra shit. To dumb it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit straight alcohol shots. It ain't cute. That shit is not cute. Being drunk and fucked up in front of everybody. And you're talking to a person that's done it before. Honey, I can get fucked up I can get fucked up, way fucked up. You hear me? Don't even know how I got home too. How did I get home? Oh, you drove. Shit. How? Oh my God. I have driven home, and it had to be the angel from above that got me home. Honey, I done woke up in my bed like, what the fuck? How did I get here? Honey, only the Lord knows. Trust me. So I understand what it's like. Hey, I remember I had people was trying to drive me home, and I was so drunk. But as time go on, I wake. I like kind of come to. Even I'm awake in the car, drunk though, but my brain finally turns on, and I'm riding, and I'm like, what's going on? Honey, we've been riding for an hour trying to find out where you live. Fuck. Like, what's that sound? Fa, 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 fa. Like, damn, why? Because you've been telling us to turn left for the past, like, take a left here, take a left right here, take a left right. I don't even know where I live, child. I can't even give people directions to get me home. I've been that fucked up before, so I understand that sometimes you party a little bit and that shit hits you, you don't even know where the fuck you are. But I wish we could like speak to our young ladies, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that binge drinking and stuff like that, it's a part of being young. But when you're around a lot of boys and a lot of men and you're on the tour buses and stuff like that, it is not the place to be doing that bullshit at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this lady probably will never hear anything that I'm saying right now. I just had to get off my chest what I thought about it. What's up? Let's hear what people are saying in the chat, because I about to wrap this up. What's up, guys? Hey, abundance child, I claim all goodness for you. You deserve it. You earned it. Thank you so much, girl. Peace, chat, and wise. Hey, what's up? YS Millennial, thank you. Let's get the likes up, up, up. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, goddess. Yes, good morning, sweetheart. Listen, I'm finally at my destination. I just wanted to talk to y'all while I was on my way driving. But yes, shout outs to not about yesterday. It can be worked out, yes. America is rigged by evil people, exactly. Keep your energy only around elevated frequencies to keep you vibrating in balance. Amen. I agree with that. My wife is wilding out every day. Well, why is she wilding out every day? There's you gotta wonder why. Because we always try to blame. A lot of times we point the finger, but a lot of times when we having issues and stuff like this, and we always are talking about what somebody else is doing, we also got to look at ourselves and figure out, okay, what is making me, what about her is triggering me, and why is it also triggering her? Because then if she's wilding out every day, what are you doing in return? Are you wilding out with her? Do you just step away, or do you try to resolve the issue? So a lot of the things that we point at each other and say, well, this person's doing this, that person's doing that, a lot of stuff is really a thing that you got to work out within yourself. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, people have to do the internal work. We need to stop blaming everybody around us and start to look at ourselves and what we might be doing to cause certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Give you some sun, drink your water with fresh fruits and veggies. You need more chlorophyll greens. Yeah, I do. I've been in like fasted. I've been fasting a lot. So, because I feel like I don't know. Well, sometimes when I eat, I feel a lot of pain in my intestines. I don't know what that's about. Like, I think processing food is like hard. I don't know. So, it's made me not want to eat that much. I don't know. Something's going on. Forever young Nesta go. Yes. I feel old and look old. It is what it is. I haven't seen you, so I don't know. Give your, listen. You might not look old. You might just be saying that. I'm walking throughout both parks too, back and forth. Okay. Keep going naturally. I'm at the park doing my calisthenics now. Yes, that is good. You know what I'm saying? Well, another thing I do for people that have a hard time working out, like finding motivation to just go in the gym and just work out, because I have a hard time just doing exercise if that does not, like, it's not serving, like, to me. I'm gonna just go walk. Like, I'm like, it's hard for me to process just walking when there's no purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying? I have to have a reason. So a lot of times people like, go to the gym and exercise, and it's like, well, if I'm not, if I'm doing a repetitive motion, I need to be like either sweeping or doing something that makes sense. But for because I to just be at a gym and just doing, and to me gyms like just completely gross me out. I'm sorry. I can't stand like people. Like, you need to go to the gym. I'm like, oh my god, gross. You want me to go to a gym and sit on a seat that everybody and their grandma's booty is on, and all their booty juice and everything like that. And I don't care how much that shit that they get to spray Windex or whatever they use to wipe that shit off. I don't think that that's good enough. Everybody using the same damn rag to wipe booty off, to wipe booty off all them damn machines. Everybody ass cheeks and sweat and booty sweat been on. I don't know about the gym. You know, I don't know. Like to me, I bought all the equipment at my house. I just gotta do it. I'm lazy when it come to working out. I ain't gonna lie. So what I did do to like start to move around more and do stuff. That's why been losing weight. If you haven't noticed in my face, you could tell. And without Ozempic, I have not been using Ozempic. I've just been in a fasted state and like just drinking a lot of water and stuff like that, and like taking collagen because your body loses collagen over time, and like different supplements to try to like replace loss of vitamins. I do have a very low. That's why I be so tired and stuff all the time. But anyways, um, what was I talking about? I'm having a moment. I just forgot what the fuck I was talking about, y'all. What was I about to say? Oh my god. That's another part of getting old that I do not want to get used to. Is just being in a mid fucking sentence and just forgetting what the hell you were talking about and what you need to say, what you're gonna say next. What? Like, what is that about? that sucks. Cause I was gonna make a point and I fucking lost it. God damn it. I lost the point. I lost the point I was gonna make. Anyways, guys, you can see I'm still tired, but I have to get up and get up. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay, there we go. So for those that have a hard time just going out and exercising, do this. Instacart and become a shopper. DoorDash and become a shopper. Sign up for the grocery thing. And it forces you to have to like go and then it's almost like, so it's fun now, it's like a mission because you're trying to find the groceries in each store. So it's kind of fun. And you have a time limit, so you gotta hurry up and go through the shopping. That has definitely helped me to lose weight. That's what I was gonna tell y'all. So that has been helping me being more mobile and moving around more, because me being a person that's into computer and software, I have had a very sedentary what was that? What was that? What did I just say? Sedentary. Come on now. I know how to. I'm not. This is not Homie the Clown. This is not Homie the Clown, or the dude in Ti making up words. Sedentary life with like my career, because I'm always like, when you're a software engineer and you're building software, you can sit at that computer debugging and fixing and typing and for hours. Because until you finish whatever it is, you don't want to get up because you don't want to lose anything. Because one line of code, what I'm saying, it could fuck up everything, and then you're spending hours trying to figure out what you might have missed a colon or a comma or whatever it was. And so if you like leave that spot, so you kind of like stuck there until you finish it. So that could be hours, like 8 to 12 hours of just coding. And so I got used to that, right? So now I have to, because of, I've kind of aged out of a lot of like programming and user experience and stuff, because now there's a younger, they want to hire the younger people now. So I'm not getting as many jobs anymore. It's forcing me to do shit like DoorDash, Instacart, more things where I gotta move around, And also, like my what was happening too is that because I was having such a deficit in vitamins, it began to now affect my thyroid. That's why people have to go get blood panels, go to the doctor, make sure you check on your blood work, because you'll be surprised. Like you think that you're gaining weight because of whatever, but it'll the whole time is because your body is in a nutrition deficient state, and it's just pretty much trying to hold on to anything, So I could drink some water and gain weight. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like really focused on health lately. I'm my friend Nurse Tish. I'm gonna be doing bringing her on sometime. I think like in the next couple weeks, and she's gonna be talking about different services that you could do to like kind of jumpstart your health, because a lot of us are dehydrated, and sometimes just even drinking water is not so. There's different things you can do. You know that can help like jumpstart those things like hydration and stuff like that. So I'm gonna like just say thank you guys for whoever's been checking me out for over the past few. Much love to you guys. I got like look, I'm over here at this fence just like because I gotta go in here and do this work. I just been sitting here just talking. I'm at the store. Just sitting here. I've been sitting at this fence this whole time. Let me go in here and get this work done. Much love, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Later on today, Mighty Hebrew is going to be doing part 2 of Women in Hip Hop series. Okay. Now, please go check that out, because you would be surprised at like the information that he has about the females and the people in hip hop, the legendary hip hop artists. And so that's going to be a new series that we're going to continue on. He did the men in hip hop, and now he's going to do he did the part 1 of the females in hip hop. And so tonight he's going to do part 2 of the females in hip hop, the women in hip hop, legends. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a hip hop fan, if you're into the old school hip hop history and things like that, that's what we're going to be covering this evening. And then Friday we have Baba Awol Falakun. He's going to be bringing some more Ifá divination and stuff like that. So we got like some, and then there's like some other shows. Are like, just keep it posted, keep it locked. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that all is hit so that you get all of the notifications. I'm gonna also start posting on the message board so that you guys could be more engaged. Because I'm doing all of this by myself, so it's kind of hard. When you're a hyper independent person, you pretty much do everything yourself. Because you really you feel like you can't rely on other people. So I do everything. So it's hard to keep up with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me, and I'm about to get everything more. It's gonna start moving more fluidly in the next few weeks. So thank you guys. Much love. Shouts out. Peace.